floor. Set point is when the ball is raised up above the head before the shooting motion starts. Push is when the shooting motion begins and the ball is being pushed forward. And release is the point just before the ball leaves the player's hand. And if you make a custom shot in the shot creator, you can use the visual cue slider to set the exact point between jump and release that fits your preference. To perform a player's signature go-to shot, move and hold the right stick up. The player will then pull off a quick move or a series of moves to get open and then go right. You can then release the pro stick to time the shot or move the pro stick in the opposite direction for a rhythm shot. You want to pay attention to which hand the player has the ball in when starting the go-to shot, because there are different go-to shots for starting in different positions. NBA 2K26 takes signature go-to shots to a new level with signature go-to post shots. You'll be able to unleash a series of advanced post shots, including baby hooks, shimmy floaters, and more. You can also break out of any hop shot, step back jumper, or go-to shot by shot canceling and simply release the pro stick before the ball gets to both hands. It gives you the freedom to read the defense and attack in different ways, as you are never locked into an animation. Don't forget to explore the different shot animations available in the animation store to find the shot you're most comfortable with, and make sure you pay attention to the shot attribute grades. Of course, the more A's and A+ you can get, the better. A great new addition for catch-and-shoot players in NBA 2K26 is the no-dip quick shot feature. If you hold the left trigger as you're receiving a pass, your player will go directly into a shooting motion without compressing to help you get shots off before defenders can react. Now let's talk about scoring at the rim. You can move the pro stick diagonally up left or up right to control the direction of your layups. To avoid getting blocked, it's usually best to use the hand that's furthest away from the interior defender. The same directional control can also determine which hand you attempt to dunk with when driving and holding the sprint trigger. The quickest way to get a layup off in 2K is to use quick scoops and floaters. Hold the right stick left or right for quick scoops and down for floaters. If you're slashing through traffic, try the hop step, spin, and Euro layups. For hop steps, hold sprint and move and hold the pro stick down left or right. Euros can be triggered the same way, only without holding the sprint trigger. And spin layups can be performed by twirling and holding the pro stick. Another key addition to NBA 2K26 is the deceleration Euro step that you've seen become more popular in today's league. Now you can do the same thing by holding the left trigger and starting a Euro step layup. NBA 2K26 also features new custom layup packages, so you can build your own personalized layup package by mixing and matching a set of normal layups, reverses, floaters, quick.
The Bucks coming into the arena confident they'll be walking out of here with a precious win on the road. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. And we'll hear from Allie LaForce in just a moment. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. Big Daddy is out there with Gary Trent. And it's Connaughton in at the three, the small forward. And for Boston, down on the block, it's Tatum with Cato. The wing pairing, it's White and Brown. And it's in at the one spot. We're again, this is a fun time of year, mid-season basketball. From award races to juggling playoff pictures, it's terrific.
Yeah, you really get to see things taking shape. I like watching teams rise up and make the unexpected run. Makes the league so much more interesting.
When it comes to Jaylen Brown, Greg, what qualities does he add to a team?
Well, I love how active and physical he is. He poses such a difficult challenge on both sides of the ball. With the Finals MVP award to his credit, you know he's as mentally tough as anyone in our league.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
I was able to talk to Joe Mazzulla for a minute. We talked about their defensive game plan for Giannis, and he told me the best way to guard Giannis is to keep him out of the paint and force him to be a jump shooter. The only problem is no one's figured out how to do that consistently. Giannis always seems to find a way to impose his will. Kevin?
Thank you once again, Allie. Antetokounmpo Tried to bank it in, but he misses. We've seen a quick start here for the Celtics. Simons kicks to Brown. Oh, good with the triple.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
And Turner the bucket on the assist by Trent.
I tell you what, Turner just has a beautiful touchdown. He'll deliver for you.
Here's Simons. Very solid contribution from him as he averages over 20 points a game. A second chance effort. Here's Cada. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Over in the corner, Turner. And it's blocked. Here's Tatum, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Hey, Greg, kind of a combo forward. Tatum at 6'8", more than capable, playing up at the power forward position.
And that's where he's mostly played the last few seasons, and his rebounding is more than just serviceable. Credit him for the strength he's added over his career.
And that one misses.
A young man who has an appetite for greatness, always pushing himself, is Jason Tatum.
Second free throw, no good.
And lost his touch right there. Didn't see that coming. Usually, when he's hot, he stays hot.
Back to Giannis. It's Trent on the wing. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist.
This is exactly what Trent Jr. is known for. Long-range sniping.
Tatum dishes to White. Outside, Simon. A new 14 for Boston. Tries it again. Cada's shot is off.
As he often does, he gets to the rim. But that's just stellar defense. There's Big Daddy, covered by Simon. And it's in there. The decision-making about Antetokounmpo is really brilliant, in a word. He knows when to spot up. He knows when to roll to the... And he knows when to give it up.
He gets that one.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Here's Tatum, following the bucket by the Bucks. The kick out to Simons. Shot clock at 5. Gets an open look and hits. Simons has got 7 points.
You cannot shoot the ball much better than he is right now.
Here's Big Daddy, covered by Simons. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, thanks. The Celtics this summer trading Drew Holiday for Anthony Simons. They're almost a decade younger. Simons' deep threat capability is definitely a fit for the way the Boston Celtics like to play, especially now moving forward. If he can fit in defensively, he could be a long-term contributor, guys.
Yeah, he's more than capable. Okay, Shams, we appreciate the reporting. Now here's White. No scoring in this one. Here's Brown with the fadeaway. They get it back. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They trail by 1. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Now here's Giannis. 26 points for him last game against Washington.
And equally impressive on the backboards. I thought his rebounding was huge.
Here's Big Daddy. It's a 3-point game. And that one's good by Giannis.
Look, we know Giannis can get it done inside. Defense will have to try much harder to stop him in there.
And that one, good.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Well, it was the Boston Celtics, their last game, a loss to Sacramento.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end.
Here's Brown. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. White finds Tatum. Over onto Antetokounmpo. The kick out to Tatum. Simons from outside. The rebound by Turner.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Big Daddy. White covering. And that one's good. Antetokounmpo.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
White the pass to Simons. Here's Giannis. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, I tell you what, the long arms of Antetokounmpo are really incredibly lethal in the paint. Sometimes the defense really has no choice but to foul him and then hope he misses.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Turner. Green comes in for Pat Connaughton. Both teams making substitutions here. Here's Brown. He's coming off a 19-point game against Sacramento.
And don't forget about the work he did on the boards. His rebounding was a huge help in that game.
Driving in. Rebound, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's got 5 rebounds tonight. The wing pairing, it's White and Brown. Out on the block, it's Tatum with Tatum. And it's Simons in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Giannis dunks it down.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
3-pointers, Simons. That's good, and that evens things out for him. 50-50. 4 of 8 shooting this game.
Man, lots of confidence on that 3 from Simons.
To the paint. Giannis says, get off me.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Here's Tatum going inside.
Tatum's athleticism as he drives, really impressive. I mean, just shredding the defense to pieces there.
Milwaukee leading by 7. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Down low. The Big Daddy passes to Giannis. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Connaughton. The putback, and Turner stays with it. And the Bucks lead by 9.
That's all about the ticker for Turner. Big heart, a real juggernaut on the boards who uses those long arms exceedingly well to get second chance opportunity.
Pass to Big Daddy. Back to Giannis. Antetokounmpo through contact.
When it comes to stuffing the stat sheet, Antetokounmpo does it very well in just about every category. But his greatest strength is he's a dominant scorer.
And the whistle blows. It'll be on Pat Connaughton. That is his first foul of the game. So the Celtics called timeout. They're first. They're getting their first look of the season at the Bucks in this one.
Yeah, and they're hoping for a better showing against this club this season. Last year they came out on the losing end.
And, you know, with 2 teams in the upper pyramid in the early going, important to establish that pecking order, especially within your conference. So this game is important.
And now let's take a look at the most efficient scoring teams in the NBA. Bucks number 1.
Are just tremendously disciplined offensively, always looking for the best possible shot. That's how they've gotten that field goal percentage to skyrocket.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And Gary Trent gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Pass to Brown. 5 to shoot. Back to Simons.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
From outside, off the mark. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hi, guys. Well, Big Daddy in their last game against the Wizards was outstanding. He had 14 points, and he also dished out plenty of assists, something we're used to seeing. All around, he just seemed unstoppable, getting everything he wanted. Hopefully, he's got more of that energy for us tonight.
All right, Allie. Great stuff as always. At stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contribution.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention.
Milwaukee takes possession. And the Eastern Conference has been fun to watch. A lot of focus as always this year. And as we hit the midseason surge, let's check out the standings and how they're shaping up. Taking a look at Milwaukee. The season well underway, and they've been solid in third right now. And, of course, there's the Celtics. They have a lot of ground to make up.
And, you know, for the Celtics, they've had such a disappointing season. Even when they've gotten a little bit of momentum, they haven't been able to keep it going.
And when you talk about inconsistency, I think a lot of it has to go to the players. Because ultimately, they're the ones that dictate how they perform.
And able to pad his stats a little bit there on that play, the board and the bucket.
And you know, Greg, that'll put him in the good graces of that coaching staff, too. My goodness.
Hard work on the offensive glass always does that. I mean, his fans will remember the dunk, but the coaches love the rebound.
Pass to Brown. Inside, Tatum, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And it's easy to see that Brown continues to develop as a playmaker. His work paying off.
Here's Big Daddy, covered by Simons. The shot by Turner, no good.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Clear he's pressing a little bit right now, and that's not going to help.
Pass to Big Daddy. Back to Antetokounmpo. And that one drops. Antetokounmpo's got 12 now in this quarter.
As hot as he's been in this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Tatum drives in. Oh, Tatum torpedoes to the right.
Cannot let Tatum roll to the bucket. When he's got a head of steam, he's going to finish with power.
Out to Turner. And Connaughton has it in the corner. The Big Daddy passes to Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Another night we see Giannis at his best. This defense doesn't have a clue as to how to guard him.
The shot's good from Simons.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And he's able to get it back. Shoots from 12. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
That is downright unguardable. Simons knows when to go for it.
Here's Big Daddy, covered by Simons. Antetokounmpo kicks to Trent. Here's Big Daddy. A 14-point game for him in the win against Washington.
Yeah, but he was the ultimate two-way player. Defensively, also doing a great job. A couple blocks in that game as well.
Back to White. The shot's good. Brown making the play. White's got his first points in this one.
Outstanding concentration that time by White on the tape. Play through the contact and score.
Timeout called, the Bucks. You see a lot of pick and rolls, but you also, Greg, hear about inverted screens. Can you explain to the viewers? Is under Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Milwaukee Bucks. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. And we've got more in 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
64, Milwaukee, 74.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. Gary Trent is out there with Big Daddy, and it's Connaughton in at the small forward position.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And that'll be Milwaukee as it goes out of bounds. Bucks retain possession. Here's Big Daddy, covered by Simon. Clock at 4. The Big Daddy passes to Giannis. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Pass to Simons. Shot from 12. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Simons has got 16 points.
And this is what Simons does best. Once he catches fire, this guy is a tough one to put out.
And he makes that one.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Right the pass to Brown. 3-pointer, Simons. Again, Simons missing.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him. And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Here's Cada. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Miles Turner. The Celtics shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for. Around 80% on the season.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Bucks leading by 12. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. The Big Daddy passes to Giannis.
Once Giannis gets that close to the rim, you know that he'll do everything he can to make the finish happen.
For Boston, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Here's Brown, and it's sent back by Turner. Here's Big Daddy, covered by Simons. Pass to Turner. Here's Big Daddy. Just 5 to shoot. And stolen by White to the inside. And the slam dunk by Simons.
And that's some serious liftoff from Simons. Wow.
Here's Big Daddy, covered by Simons. From deep, Trent. The rebound by Simons. Simons has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's White. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. White's got 4 points now in the quarter. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Jaylen Brown never loses short-term memory. If he misses a shot, it never affects the next one. You can't...
Substitution on the court.
Here's Big Daddy. He's covered by Pritchard. Deflects the pass and slam dunk by Clark.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Pass to Brown. Back to Pritchard. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen. A chance now to take a look at some numbers for Anthony Simons. We've got 1:18 left in the third. Here's Big Daddy. He's covered by Pritchard. And Portis throws it down.
Assisted.
Well-timed play that time by
22.
Portis. He's a load coming downhill.
Celtics trail by 16. Pass to Brown. And here's Boucher. He's covered by Clark. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Tatum.
Name a move. Tatum's got it. A high IQ offensive play.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And high-quality numbers for him all season long. How about 81 from the line?
Yeah, guys, I mean, he's been a very steady hand for them when it comes to his free throw shooting.
And that one falls for Tatum. And so Tatum nails them both. Milwaukee leading by 14. There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Anthony, the pass to Big Daddy. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Yeah, another turnover. The guys on the whole, I think they've done a great job of running their offense without too many miscues.
The Celtics making a switch here. White's checked in. Boston's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it. 9 times they've missed. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Shot clock at 6. There's Tatum's range on display.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Pritchard and White are their guards. Sam Hauser is out there with Jason Tatum. And it's Brown in at the 3 slot. That's the Boston 5.
Consistency all game long. He's going to continue, I think, to have to take it over to get them back in the game.
Here's Big Daddy. He's covered by Pritchard. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Man, that was a remarkable pump fake from Antetokounmpo. I mean, he's really good at selling that shot fake.
Here's checked in for Brandon Clark. No luck that time either. And so Brown will bring it up for the Celtics. They can look forward to the American Airlines Center after this game. They'll match up against Dallas. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Tatum gets the bucket.
Tatum's got a nice jump shot. When he's in rhythm, you feel like he's going to make it every time he shoots.
Here's Big Daddy. Pass to Turner. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Wow, he got waxed. There shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
You just look at the trajectory of Turner's career. He was raw coming into the league, up and down for a number of years, but when he put it all together, he became the total package.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Kate is checked in, and it's Simons in for Pritchard.
And, you know, because Turner is such a good free throw shooter for his position, defenses really can't send him to the line too often. He'll make them pay.
Here's Keita. Turner covering. Keita, the pass to Simons. Brown outside. The offensive rebound. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Trent against White. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's his first foul.
It's still early in the period, and they're only one foul away from being over the limit.
Here's Big Daddy. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Giannis. And a look now at the Boston Celtics' upcoming schedule. On Tuesday, they'll be taking on Klay Thompson and the Dallas Mavericks. And then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Kevin Durant and the Houston Rockets.
And for the matchup with the Heat, there aren't many other meetings that are as evenly matched as this one. Both teams can give and take punches, and this one, I think, is going to come down to the wire.
He's a nightly triple-double threat, and I think Giannis is the most unguardable player in the game.
And
And how about the explosiveness of Simons? Can he get up and finish with power?
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication. Is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
A nice shot by Simons.
Gritty inside. Simons. Amongst the big bodies.
Milwaukee leading by 7. The Big Daddy passes to Antetokounmpo.
Oh, I love watching him flush it home, showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
The Celtics have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. White looking around. The kick out to Tatum. Hands it from downtown. Tatum's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, I like how Tatum had his hands up and ready to go on that catch and shoot. Well done.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Here's Giannis. Pass to Big Daddy. Back to Giannis. Down low, inside. Giannis drops it in.
He's been terrific offensively. You can bet they'll feed him down the stretch. That's for sure.
Here's Simons. Uses the glass to finish the lane. Simons has got 12 points here in the second half.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
The Big Daddy passes to Turner. 4 on the clock. Onto Kumbo. That's a 2-pointer. And another basket for Milwaukee.
What more can he do? I mean, my goodness, it's certainly his night.
Simons from outside. It's hauled in by Trent.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamorous stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
And also, they continue to take advantage on the offensive glass. Those extra possessions paying off in second chance points.
And Keita gets it to go.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
The Big Daddy passes to Turner, and the shot goes down. And the Bucks lead by 8.
Does a nice job at capitalizing in the screen and roll. I mean, Turner's IQ and size. Tough to contain when he's rolled into the basket.
Here's Big Daddy, covered by Simons. Trent can't hit.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Bucket is good. Simons has got 14 points now in the second half.
And while he's not the biggest guy in the world, Simons will battle and make some tough shots like that one.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
He's simply just willing himself to the line here.
No good on the free throw.
And as many times as we've seen him at the free throw line tonight, I think by now we know what's going to happen.
A multiple-time MVP. You know, what's really scary is that Giannis feels like he can keep getting better, and more importantly, he does the work to get better.
Right the pass to Tatum. A kick out to Simons. And too long on the shot.
Operating from mid-range, that's a shot he likes. I mean, I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Here's Big Daddy. Pass to Turner. Beyond the arc. Milwaukee. No good that time either. Brown deciding where to go with it. Looking to get it going. In the corner. Tatum with it. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Super quick in transition. The Greek freak jumping down the throat of the defense with that speed.
Brown outside. Shoots over Connaughton. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Connaughton passes to Big Daddy. To the middle. Stolen by Tatum. And here they come. Jumps up. And the slam dunk by Simon.
And anytime you get a fast break chance, you'll want to run. And Simon's a terrific finisher.
And Trent now top of the key. Pass to Big Daddy. To the inside. And to Kumbo. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Boy, they need to ride him as far as he can take him because he is pedal to the metal right now.
And the shot is good. The Bucks lead as they come down to 7. Good work from Simon.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
The Big Daddy passes to Giannis. Great D that time from Tatum.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Back to Simons. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. And now it's just a 4-point Milwaukee lead. And it's Trent in the corner. Here's Big Daddy. Outside turn. Wide open look. And it's off the back rim. No good.
I guess even he has took this one of those once in a while.
Pass to Tatum. Outside White. The 3 ball. It's deflected. And here's Giannis. Here's Big Daddy. Back to Antetokounmpo. And no good that time.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Here's Big Daddy, covered by Simon. And another assist for him.
25 assists. What an unselfish performance.
He has been a sensational playmaker. Here's Tatum. Tatum slipped by the contact inside.
And Tatum has been in these situations before. He's reliable when it comes to stepping up in big moments.
Timeout called the Bucks.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
And one of our featured players tonight earns our player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, he has absolutely been ferocious in this one. Right from the opening tip. I mean, he's made his presence felt. It's been impressive watching him outwork and out-hustle everybody during this game.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Nice move. He stepped back and post it up. Simons has got 37.
Turning into a sensation in a hurry. Get your tickets to see Simon.
The Big Daddy passes to Turner. There's Big Daddy. Outside Turner. Lets the 3 fly. Count it. And with that basket, he's now 9 of 15 from the floor.
Really like it when Turner squares up from outside because he's got a sweet stroke, and because of his size, hard for defenders to get to the shot, and it also stretches the floor, which is good for his team.
Through contact, Tatum.
And Tatum continues to evolve before our eyes, showing excellent leadership by knocking down these clutch shots.
There's Big Daddy, covered by Simon. And Turner with the basket on the assist by Giannis. And the Bucks lead by 7.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They're down by 7. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Over the break, I listened in on Jim Mazzulla's huddle. He had some words of confidence for his team, saying all it takes is a few chances. You make a few plays down the stretch.
And another assist.
And the passing display just doesn't end. Tally up another assist for him.
That one will put him tied for third in the all-time assist list. One of the best games I've ever seen.
An incredible 28 assists for him, and he has splashed his name right in the middle of some totals of other legends. Names like Stockton and Kuzi, just to pick a few.
Milwaukee, Giannis Antetokounmpo, 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. Not sure the miracle, Craig, is on hand here tonight for them.
Well, they need one, but gonna play it until the final whistle.
Coming at you with so many ways to get his points. Tatum draws a lot of contact throughout the game. Gets himself to the line.
And so it's the Bucks who come out on top here. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance lane, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And that about wraps it up. And so now, for Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And we'll see you next time.
Congratulations on winning Rookie of the Month. Your play has been another fantastic. We're excited for you to always keep working and block out distractions. Your credit to franchise and the rest of the team. Third in the East. Ski. player not ready yet. I'm trying to get him on the blacktop, but he just not ready yet. He's staying in the East.
You could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation.
We can't let New York down. We can't let them down.
There it goes.
Come on. Here we go.
My tip for as a center, when you get the rebound, don't just go right up right away. Don't go back up. Look for your guys. The guys are usually open. Them corners be open. So look for them corners when you come down. Look for the top. And if you don't see it, then go back up. That's a big. Because them corners, you're going to hit that 3, and that's, you already know, that's that bash cash back. You're going to be out there getting it. So to be a good center, pay attention. Pay attention to every play on the floor.
Ooh, I want it within 2.
Oh.
Okay,
Good move.
Garland's going crazy.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Craig Anthony courtside. On our sidelines tonight, reporting Allie LaForce. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. At the guard positions, Halliburton and Nembhard. The forward spots with Nesmith and Siakam. And it's Huff in at the center, locking down the middle. And for the Bucks, Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. Big Daddy is out there with Gary Trent. And it's Green in at the 3. And this matchup always, Clark, seems to produce some fireworks.
Well, again, when conference opponents are this familiar, Kevin, things tend to get ramped up, heated up, intensified, if you will.
And the Pacers start off with the ball. Halliburton deciding where to go with it. That shot wide open. Halliburton's got the first bucket of the game with the 3 for Indiana. Giannis outside. It's rebounded by Nesmith. Now the Pacers moving it up. This one for 3. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Bucks. It's a 3-point game. The Big Daddy passes to Antetokounmpo.
The decision-making of Antetokounmpo is really brilliant, in a word. He knows when to spot up, he knows when to roll to the bucket off screens, and he knows when to give it up.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
Bucks ball.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Here's Big Daddy. Back to Giannis. And Giannis throws it down.
The sheer power of Antetokounmpo goes up and throws it down hard. That is impressive.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
I was able to spend a few minutes with Doc Rivers. He talked about the importance of trying to control the pace of the game. Coach said, quote, Halliburton and his offense like to play fast and push the ball up the floor. So we want to limit their fast break chances and make them play in the half court. We'll see if they're able to slow them down. Back over to you.
Okay, Allie, thank you.
Well, you know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
Pass to Nesmith. Here's Nembhard. Lays it up off the glass.
Even with that defense draped all over him, Nembhard showing excellent touch around the rim to get the finish.
It's stolen by Nembhard. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
Full throttle, pedal to the metal, attacking basketball. I like that.
And when Tyrese Halliburton entered the NBA, Greg, scouts were worried about his shot release point.
It's definitely lower than you would teach, but by the same token, that's why he gets it off so quickly, making it a tough shot to contest.
Whenever Trent Jr. has a look from 3, his coaches want him to let it fly. He's one of the best three-point shooters in the game.
Pass to Huff. Here's Nembhard, defended by Trent. 6 to shoot. Nembhard's shot is good. Nembhard's got his second basket.
Once Nembhard takes that first step, he's gone. Got a deceptively quick first step, which is lightning fast.
The Big Daddy passes to Trent. Pacers with the rebound. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
Yeah, and the second chance points, guys, mean a lot over the course of the game, and they just had so few opportunities. I think that was their Achilles heel.
Yeah, I agree. Hard to win games when every offensive possession is one shot, then a jog back the other way to play defense.
Now, here's Trent, coming off a stellar performance against New Orleans.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Halliburton kicks to Siakam. Pass to Nembhard. Over Trent. And again, it's Indiana.
That requires some body control. What a shot from Andrew Nembhard.
Milwaukee's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. The Big Daddy passes to Trent. Clock at 6. Not 3 off the mark. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And it just seems like the Pacers have really shaken up the league, Greg, with their fast-paced, aggressive style.
Well, Tyrese Halliburton and Pascal Siakam, 2 star players who thrive in this up-tempo style. And if you look at the roster around them, the pieces fit.
The first free throw is good. And the NBA starting, Greg, to enter the third act of the regular season. A lot of teams looking for that extra gear right now.
Yeah, some fans might think that everything is decided at this point of the season, but there's a lot of games left and nothing is written in stone.
The first pick of the 2022 second round, Andrew Nembhard is a hard-working guard and has really been a quality rotational piece from day one.
Here's Big Daddy. Still yet to score. Turner for 3. It's rebounded by Nesmith.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Pass to Big Daddy. Outside Turner. And stolen by Siakam. Here's Nesmith. It's Nembhard on the wing. Gets to the corner and buries it. Nembhard's got 11 points.
5 of 5 to start. I think he's in the zone.
I think they've got to consider throwing a few different looks his way early on, especially if he keeps shooting like this.
Now, here's Trent. 6 points for him. 6 on the shot clock. The Big Daddy passes to Turner. And again, the Bucks miss. Indiana leading by 4. Nembhard with it. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Utah. And it's sent back by Turner.
Going to need a better effort than that to get it past Turner. He is an elite rim protector.
Here's Big Daddy. He's covered by Halliburton. The Big Daddy passes to Giannis. Yep, it counts. He's got 8. Looking at Milwaukee, they took the win in their last game against the Pelicans. Off target from outside.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
The Big Daddy passes to Antetokounmpo. That misses, had a chance to tie it there.
You won't see that from him very often, missing the bunny like that.
Neesmith. His three-pointers off the mark. Bucks have gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. The Big Daddy passes to Antetokounmpo.
That's really an outstanding assist, creating a great opportunity inside. You can see the chemistry between those guys.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game. A new lineup here for the Bucks. So an entire... Strip is his second to the free throw line in this one.
Giannis Antetokounmpo. One shot.
That one drops. He ties it up.
A multiple-time MVP. You know, what's really scary is that Giannis feels like he can keep getting better, and more importantly, he does the work to get better.
On the court right now for the Pacers. At the guard positions, Halliburton and Nembhard. Aaron Neesmith is out there with Walker. And it's Huff in at the center position.
I tell you what, Turner just has a beautiful touch down on the block. I mean, you get the ball where he wants it, he'll deliver for you.
Halliburton passes to Huff. And a wide open look for Halliburton. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
He knows he can get his shot anytime he wants, and he also knows he has the green light.
Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. You look at the Bucks. Right now they've compiled the 3rd best record in the conference. And checking out Indiana, 3.5 back.
I think for the Pacers, they've stayed right there, just in sniffing distance of the conference leaders. That's a solid accomplishment at this stage of the season.
You know, I thought maybe they'd have it in them to actually join those leaders this season. But you're right, it's still nice work considering where they are. Already his second foul, just something to keep in mind.
Bucks trail by 3. Giannis with it. Halliburton picks him up. There's Big Daddy. His last outing, he had 8 points. The jump hook inside. Antetokounmpo. Automatic.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
Pass to Neesmith. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by the Bucks.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
The Big Daddy passes to Giannis, so they take the lead. Antetokounmpo's got 17.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Pass to Neesmith. Now Walker. Halliburton outside. Lets it go with a 3. Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
A reliable option he's been tonight. He's their safety valve for sure.
There's Big Daddy. He's covered by Halliburton. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Turner's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Turner coming right back with the answer. Knocking down a 3 of his own. Get it done, big fella.
And now, Hallie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Hi, guys. Well, Big Daddy in their last game against the Pelicans looked really strong. He had 8 points, and he made a lot of shrewd decisions with the ball, which led to a hefty assist total for him. Just another remarkable performance for him. Nothing new. Guys, we'll see how long he keeps this up.
Okay, Allie, thanks. It certainly was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this one. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
Pacers trail by 3. Timeout called the Pacers. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Thanks. Well, this new three-point era started with Stephen Curry. It's really in the last decade that we're seeing the long-distance game extend to the center position. You look at the list of recent champions, it seems it's also not a luxury, but a necessity to have a paint presence who can also stretch the floor from deep.
Yeah, certainly a nightmare to contain. All right, Johns, we appreciate the report. Here's Halliburton. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. Walker's shot is off. Antetokounmpo passes to Big Daddy. Back to Antetokounmpo. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Bucks?
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
Bucks leading by 6. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end. And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Pass to Halliburton. To halt the run. Green with the rebound.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Here's Halliburton following the basket by Giannis. Now Walker. Pass to Neesmith. And here's Halliburton. Good work defensively by Turner. The Bucks shooting percentage, 59%. The offense is running smoothly. The Big Daddy passes to Green. The Bucks working the ball around. To the paint. It's tipped. Now, here's Neesmith. He's guarded closely. Outside for Halliburton. That doesn't go either for Halliburton.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
And the Pacers call time here.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for Halliburton. Here's McConnell. And that one hits back iron.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions. Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
Now, here's McConnell. Last game he had 13. Pass to Walker. Now, Nembhard. Defended by Trent. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the left wing. And the wide open shot from McConnell. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game. Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
It's Solomon to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Big Daddy. Back to Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
Giannis always trying to impact the game at both ends, but really has become a workhorse on the offensive end.
And Big Daddy picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Milwaukee making a switch here. Portis is checked in. Siakam is checked in for Indiana. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Andrew Nembhard. Siakam against Antetokounmpo. Here's Neesmith. Nails the wide open jump shot.
Neesmith very efficient in the catch and shoot situation.
Well, Aaron Neesmith isn't just a high-effort player, Clark. He also provides a valuable skill set.
He sure does, Kevin. I mean, he's strong, he's athletic, can guard a couple of positions, he rebounds effectively for his size, and he's a sniper from the three-point line. He's an absolute laser. And I think his greatest attribute is his competitiveness as a defender.
And so here is Indiana. After Gary Trent Jr. made the last three-pointer. Timeout called the Bucks. And the Bucks with some changes. Brandon. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Milwaukee. His work on the glass was outstanding in that quarter. Great rebounding. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. 44. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half. And he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Guys, he's been in beast mode down low, asserting his will. The defense has been helpless, unable to slow him down.
Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. Gary Trent is out there with Big Daddy, and it's Green in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers.
Halliburton, with the answer, was anxious to throw it right back at him.
Here's Big Daddy, covered by Siakam. That one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 30.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And it's good, 2 points. Antetokounmpo's got 4 points now in the quarter.
He is certainly one of the few true franchise cornerstones in the league. Few guys can take over a game like the Greek Freak.
Pass to Huff. Launches a 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. The Big Daddy passes to Giannis. Yep, that one goes. Giannis has got 34 points.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Halliburton for 3. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Another miss. Not how he wanted to start the second half.
The Big Daddy passes to Antetokounmpo. Here's Big Daddy. Back to Antetokounmpo. A good finish at the rack. He's got 36.
Oh, great ball movement there.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Trent against Nembhard. Over Trent, and it's sent back by Turner.
There's the defensive presence they want from Turner, hustling and using his mobility to send it back.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you, guys. Tyrese Halliburton is so key for this team. He said, quote, I think the biggest pressure I've ever had in my entire life is from myself. When I'm at my best is when I'm having fun and really competing on a night and bring my infectious personality. Back to you.
He sets the tone. Okay, Allie, thanks. The Pacers making a change here. Walker's checked in.
They'd love to get more help from him offensively right now.
Pass to Turner. Takes a 3. Drills it from outside. Turner's got 12 points in the game.
Haven't missed a shot since the break. Really good job making adjustments.
Indiana's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Here's Halliburton. A special move before the shot.
Nice job capitalizing inside by Tyrese Halliburton. You know, he's capable of doing damage down there when given the opportunity.
And to Kumbo. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here's Big Daddy. He's covered by Halliburton. Here's Turner. And they recover it. Walker with some nice D. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Driving lanes are created because they have to respect Halliburton's perimeter shot.
The Big Daddy passes to Ondick. And again, another assist.
Well, he's now tied for 3rd all-time in the record books for most assists in a game.
GA, he's been playing all game long like he knows exactly when and where to pass the ball. It's incredible.
And to notch 28 assists in a single game, it's something you just don't see anymore. He's among the greats now, and this has been a performance of a lifetime. And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Out to Turner. Trent passes to Big Daddy. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. A moment now to check out some numbers for Gary Trent. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
And the thing I've seen that I've really been impressed by is they've gotten everybody involved. Unselfishly making that extra pass, getting that ball to the right guy at the right time for the good shot.
First one falls for him.
Yeah, you know, the Greek Freak is extremely versatile. He's a 5-position player and does all of it at an elite level.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. And Clark, one idea that Commissioner Silver mentioned, shortening NBA games to 40 minutes as opposed to the current 48 minutes. What are your thoughts there?
You know, Kevin, I don't know if shortening the game would be an answer. I certainly would love to see the season shortened. To take maybe 12 to 14 games off the regular season, I think would go a long way to enhancing the season-long quality of play. Well, the physical tools are obvious in Siakam. Agility, speed for his size, length, and he actually couples that with a well-rounded skill set. He really is one of those guys that can do a little bit of everything for you.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
The Big Daddy passes to Antetokounmpo, and the wide-open shot from Green. Cans the shot with nobody near him. Green's got 5 points now this quarter. Now, Nembhard. He's got 11. In the corner, it's Nesmith. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Giannis, what rim protection from him, using that endless length.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
For Milwaukee, they have missed a few free throws up to this point, shooting 4-7 from the foul line tonight. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. 13-point lead. And that'll be game 1 of a 4-game road trip. On the court for Indiana. In the front court, the forwards, Mathurin and Siakam. At the guard positions, Halliburton and Nembhard. And it's Huff in its center.
Man, that was a remarkable pump fake from Antetokounmpo. I mean, he's really good at selling that shot fake.
No good on the second free throw. Siakam passes to Halliburton. Back to Siakam. Here's Big Daddy. Another possession, another assist.
Another score and another assist to you-know-who. He continues to engineer good looks.
And that last pass tied him for second, Greg, all-time for most assists in a game.
Standing even with Kevin Porter's total of 29 from back in 1978. Amazing.
2 shots.
And both free throws good for Nembhard.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead. He's hard to stop once he gets to the rim. That's great defense right there.
And finished off by Siakam.
When Siakam catches fire, he's hard to extinguish. I mean, his hot streaks go real hot.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Pass to Big Daddy. Back to Turner. Bucks passing it around. And here's Green outside. Milwaukee the rebound. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Indiana Pacers. On Sunday, they're off to Toronto to face the Raptors. And then on Tuesday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the New York Knicks.
And looking at that Nets matchup, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
Well, you have to like how he's challenging the defense now in the second half, getting to the line for a lot of free throw opportunities.
And despite all the accolades, GA, is it possible that Pascal Siakam is underrated?
Absolutely. Spicy P is one of the best two-way players in the league. Exceptionally versatile, and his impact goes beyond his impressive stat line.
Outside Porter, 4 on the shot clock. Good work there as it goes.
Capping off the drive through the bump. Porter Jr. holding steady.
Halliburton is doubled. Knocked loose, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. Bucks on defense. It's a 14-point game. Siakam outside. Shot clock at 6. Huff passes to Siakam. Puts up a deep 3.
He managed to knock down 1 triple in the first half, but nothing since then.
And no, that doesn't go. He's made 8, but that's his 3rd miss. The Big Daddy passes to Turner. It's tipped. Pass to Halliburton. Halliburton converts inside.
Skill and agility and tight handles. That's how Halliburton outsmarts the defense with his ball handle.
The Big Daddy passes to Antetokounmpo. Misses in close. Pacers trail by 12. Nembhard with it. Now guarded by Big Daddy. Solid defense there from Big Daddy.
He'll miss some of these from time to time, especially when he feels some pressure on the way up.
On the wing, Turner. A shot. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Outside for Halliburton. The shot's good on the assist by Siakam. Siakam's got his 4th assist in this one. Timeout called, the Bucks. Hard to find a more versatile forward, Clark, in this league than Pascal Siakam.
Yeah, and it's been so much fun to see how far his game has come in his decade plus. I mean, he was part of that Toronto Raptors championship team, an up-and-coming young force then, and now he's really refined his game. He's a go-to player. His hustle and defensive gifts are really what stood out early, and he continues to do that well. He's just a terrific top-line player in the NBA.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Indiana ball.
Pacers trail by 9. Plenty of space. Rebound, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. And another assist.
I am just speechless here. He has now tied the record for most assists in a game.
Easily a transcendent game for him and his team. GA, he keeps setting up his teammates, and they keep knocking him down.
Well, you look at the 30 assists for him. He's matched Skiles' mark from 1990, and it's been a true team effort as he can't do it without his teammates knocking down shots.
Rollins the pass to Big Daddy. Outside Turner. Stolen by Nembhard. Halliburton outside. Fires the three. And the call will go against Benedict Mathurin. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Milwaukee leading by 11. Giannis passes to Big Daddy. Back to Antetokounmpo. Can't cash in from close range. And so Siakam will bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter.
Working hard in the paint. Nembhard knows you got to bring it down low.
Into the lane. Big Daddy. That's good. Big Daddy's got his first points of the game.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels. They're making a concerted effort in the second half to go inside, trying to close that gap on the scoreboard.
That free throw, good from Nembhard. The Bucks shooting a pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. The offense not doing their best work of late. Out to Turner. Pass to Rollins. Bucks passing it around. Knocks it loose. Just 5 on the clock. And here is Green. Defended by Mathurin. And Big Daddy picks up the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Pass to Mathurin. Now Siakam. Over Giannis. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
And that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
The Big Daddy passes to Antetokounmpo. Misses from short range.
He can't get anything to fall, at least not this quarter.
And now here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break. And another assist for him.
There it is. Move over, everyone, as there is a new assist key.
He has been magnificent, GA, all game with his playmaking. And now the record is his alone.
For so long, Scott Skiles' mark of 30 assists was the top of the history books. Still in shock it was toppled here tonight.
Pascal Siakam at the line for 2.
First free throw is good.
A big man who can score, rebound, and pass. This is why Siakam has become a huge piece of this team.
Trent's checked in for Milwaukee. The Pacers also with a sub. Neesmith has checked in. Milwaukee leading by 8. Here's Big Daddy. Fades and shoots. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And he can't get the first one.
And the crowd showing their gratitude for his play here tonight.
Well, GA, an inspired performance, passing the ball for sure. He's playing a game for the ages.
And all night long, he's put on a clinic for how to move the basketball. Every pass, a room service down.
Present our player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
We saw outstanding focus and really good energy from him all the minutes he was on the floor. He was determined to make an impact every time he touched the ball, and he did just that. Guys on both squads could learn a lot from what he did here tonight.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. And the second free throw, good.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Turner finds Green. Here's Big Daddy. Driving the lane, and to Tacumbo. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Defensive foul.
And that one misses. Pacers trail by 11. Inside. And the shot goes in from Siakam. Siakam's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Here's Big Daddy. Neesmith covering. Here's Turner. It's hauled in by Huff. Huff's got his 5th rebound in this one. Down low, Halliburton. Nice D from Big Daddy.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
They've hardly needed anyone else today to get out to this lead. I mean, he's provided almost all of their offense.
Halliburton for 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
And you can tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
You know, that's a trademark of this defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
Here's Halliburton, and Halliburton slams it in.
Tremendous explosion on that launch by Halliburton, throwing it down.
Timeout.
Big Daddy to the paint. Giannis up strong with force.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
Pacers trail by 13. Halliburton passes to Siakam.
Boy, I love to see Siakam this aggressive, challenging the defense and forcing them to commit fouls.
15 foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
For Indiana, Pascal Siakam.
And so he makes both from the line. Bucks leading by 11. Here's Big Daddy. At the elbow, it's Antetokounmpo. Good on the shot. Antetokounmpo's got 57 points.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Here's Siakam. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
Beyond his wingspan, Giannis's timing is what makes him a special shot blocker.
The Big Daddy passes to Turner. Here's Big Daddy. Inside. 4 on the clock. Back to Giannis. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Siakam up top, covered by Giannis. He gets it in there. Siakam's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Off the bounce, Siakam can get his own shot, and he's pretty smooth as his ball handling has improved. And the athleticism, unquestioned.
Here's Big Daddy. He's covered by Halliburton. And good that time. Antetokounmpo's got 59 points.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Siakam left side. Rebounded by the Bucks.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open. And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Bucks.
Two great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And so now, on the year, they'll have 35 wins to their credit.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series.
And this isn't one of those mini-series either. I mean, this is a 4-gamer. As hard as it is to beat a team 3 times in a row, it's even harder to do it 4 straight.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Boy, he was a man-child menace on the boards, outworking everybody. Boy, that's a tone setter for this team, too.
4th personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for the Bucks.
And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that'll do it, folks. Alongside Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. And as always, we appreciate you joining us right here tonight on 2K. And so long, everyone.
That you've been able to contribute, remember? That's what we hope. Simple games, just working. And the fans give me more control over the in-arena express front. Now on, you'll be able to pick what some of the players will introduce you and customize all kinds of things. Like what players when you nail a 3, a throw down, a dunk. Thanks again. Theme song. What's my theme song? know that's right. We holding it down around this bitch. Why can't I only court the orange ones? Like, for real, like, let me court other shit, bro. I need to be able to quote other shit, man. I can't quote none of my defense. So, okay, I gotta get other shit right for it. Should this one be time for the final song? We in the first? I know that's right. We first. So we go back down a second. We gotta get back in there first. Second. Would you like to stop singing? Damn, I'm a rising star. That's too low.
Give him space real quick.
Fire it.
There you go.
There you go. Good stuff.
As a point guard, man, you gotta always be adaptable. As you can see early in the game, I wasn't really knocking my shots down, found different ways to impact the game, got my teammates open, and that opened up me the potential to be able to get the game winner, and we saw how that went.
I'm with him. He's way far out.
Yep. On the way. On the way.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us for the NBA Rising Stars Challenge. Get ready for some thrilling end-to-end action as the best first and second-year players in the NBA do battle on the hardwood. Alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan.
And Kevin, you talked about some thrills being in store for us tonight. These young guys,
Substitution
class ability of these players with the freedom of the playground.
Yep, it's the greatest and certainly the most fun pickup game these players will ever play in.
Looking at who's out there now for the rookies. Kyle Filipowski's checked in for George. Haley comes in for Flag. Collier. Taking a look at the sophomores. We've got Zach Edey. And it's shooting guard. Kept alive. Edey. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand cold punch.
And guys, since this game started back in '94, this has been a perfect warm-up for the All-Star game. I mean, it has all the fun and excitement of the big game with the added element of introducing some of the great young stars to the league's fans.
And the sophomores with possession. They're leading by 8. Pass to Larson. Here's Traoré. That's tipped. 5-on-3 break. Here's Filipowski. Plays it up and banks it in.
And made possible by a heads-up play defensively at the other end.
And the sophomores with possession here. This really has become one of the signature events of All-Star Weekend. I know you love it, Greg. It gets everyone into the mood for all the festivities that are soon to come.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's such a great way for these young players to show off some of the fancy moves that they wouldn't even dare to attempt in a regular season game.
There's the drive. Nice defense from Big Daddy.
And really a surprising amount of defense being played here tonight.
There really is. I mean, what's gotten into these guys? Usually it's all offense all the time in this game. I like that they're going at it like this. It looks more realistic.
And it's just something about the Rising Stars Challenge. It gives each of these young players a chance to really do something special on a national stage, maybe for the first time in their professional career.
To the wing right side. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. It's sent back by Edey. Here's Wolf, defended by Filipowski. Out left to the wing. Here's Sorey. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
You brought the big stage these young guys around tonight. For so many of the fans, Greg, who are still, just getting familiar with these players, it really is a great welcome to the NBA moment.
It really is a showcase. And for each player, whether they have great moments or not, just being chosen to participate is a huge honor. And it says a lot about where they stand amongst their peers.
It's stolen. And they're pushing it up. Pass to Edey. Here's Sorey. 6 to shoot. And he gets it to go. Sorey's got 11 points.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
I know his NBA career is just starting out, but he has been logging some veteran minutes in the regular season.
Well, in his short time in the league, Greg, he's earned the full confidence of the coaching staff. They're not afraid to use him in any situation.
1:58 left in the first. Pass to Sorey. Here's Jorsic. Fires from the line. Count that one.
And we haven't seen very much of him in the regular season yet. But there's no question he's got a very bright future ahead of him.
I agree with all of that. Even with limited playing time, his talent has been evident. And that talent is strong enough to have earned him a spot in this game.
Substitution.
The officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
Here's Larson. From downtown. Rebounded by the rookies. Ware's got 4 rebounds in this game. Keyshawn George is out there with Harper. Then it's Khalil Ware. And it's Big Daddy. And it's Castle in at the shooting guard position. That's who's in the game for the rookies. Here's Buzelis.
Throwing it down, not necessarily Buzelis' game, but don't give him that much space.
Here's Big Daddy. Outside, George. Pass to Big Daddy. Here's Castle. From the arc. And they get it back. Here's Big Daddy. Outside, George. Goes back up. Harper, no good. Pass to Larson. There's the triple. Offensive rebound.
And you get the sense that guys are still trying to figure out how to guard Buzelis.
It's his first trip to the line. The free throw drops for Buzelis. So, GA, between the NBA Cup, the play-in, the new All-Star game format, The NBA not averse to some experimentation.
No doubt. And listen, not all the ideas have been successful, right? But overall, that willingness to innovate has paid off. The world doesn't stand still, and neither should the NBA.
Here's Castle. The Big Daddy passes to Ware. Got a piece of it.
And you know what? Defensively, both teams have picked it up as we've gotten a little deeper into this game.
A little more competitive fire and intensity being shown out there now.
Shane with the steal. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And stolen by Castle. Pass to Big Daddy. Now, here is George. Buzelis grabs the board.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, they're looking to battle back. That's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Here's Big Daddy, and here is Harper. And stolen by Song. They push it up 4 on 3. It's in. It's his third field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
They need this. Has to Ware. He makes that one drop. Only a second and 5 tries.
And you can see he just caught a glimpse of the open man on the perimeter and immediately got him the basketball.
And a miss there on the triple.
He's had a hard time finding his shot this quarter.
Here's Big Daddy. Now George. And it's blocked.
Great timing on the rejection there. This young kid, Sarr, has major defensive potential.
Count it. Good.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Sophomores with the ball. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Here's Rizachet. He's guarded by Harper. And Ware pulls it down. Driving to the basket. And it's Big Daddy missing. And the sophomores with possession here. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Here's Larson. Castle covering. That's good. That evens things out for him. 50-50. 4 of 8 shooting this game.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Over to the left wing. Larson with the bucket. Larson's got 6.
And now they're turning this game into a drag race, sprinting out for easy fast break baskets.
The Big Daddy passes to George. Good.
Good work between the teammates that time, leading him perfectly.
And so it's the sophomores with it. It's a 14-point game. Here's Buzelis from down in the low post. It goes. He has 5.
With his soft touch around the rim, Buzelis should score a lot of points in the paint over his career.
The Big Daddy passes to George. Got a hand on it.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
The Big Daddy passes to Ware. Sarr with it. Now guarded by Big Daddy. Here's Buzelis. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
The rookies call timeout.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up.
Through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. It's the sophomores.
The second quarter with the score. Your rookies, 39. The sophomores, 56.
Welcome back to this showcase of the amazing young talent in the NBA. Changes for the rookies. Flag is checked in for Bailey. And Big Daddy subbed in for Collier. The sophomores making a switch here. The Big Daddy passes to George. To the wing on the left. Now flag guarded by Rizachet. Outside, George fires from deep. Gets the three-pointer to fall. George has got 7 points in the game.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
And so in the game for the sophomores, we've got Zachary Rizachet. Saar out there with Buzelis. Then there's Traore. It's deflected. And here we go. Fast break. Flag's got it. Rebound by sophomores. Saar's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Here's flag. Guarded by Rizachet. The Big Daddy passes to Ware. And it's the sophomores with the rebound. Saar's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done.
Rookies foul call.
The sophomores have made 8 of their 12 free throws in this game.
First team foul.
And that one falls for...
Substitution on the court.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Pass to Buzelis. Here's Wolf. Officiating is always a hot topic among fans, Greg. That's never going to go away. And some people think the game is called too closely now.
Be careful, Kevin. We don't need any fines over here. Fans are bound to get frustrated with certain calls, but overall, I think our officials do a great job, and the game is about as fair as it can be.
They've got Big Daddy. Keyshawn George is out there with flag. Then it's Stephon Castle. And it's Ware in at the 5 spot. That's the rookie's 5. Here's Rizachet. Castle covering. Pass to Traore. Here's Saar. That's tipped. And they're running. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. The Big Daddy passes to George. Now flagged, and Saar pulls it down.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball. And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
The shot by Buzelis, no good.
Not a lot you can say except fantastic job by the defense.
Pass to Big Daddy. Outside for George. Trains the three-pointer. George has got 5 points now in the quarter.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Rizachet up top. Castle covering. And it's Rizachet missing.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Outside, George bangs home the trifecta.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
That kind of deficit, I think they're going about it the right way. I mean, they've got to get aggressive on defense. They need stops. And then you got to take care of the basketball at the other end so you get a good shot every time.
Collier, he's checked in for Big Daddy. Going into a promising thread of stars.
Well, you look at the last, 4.5 decades worth of champions. Only 5 of those teams were led by a player. See why teams are trying to draft so high.
Pass to Buzelis. 5 on the clock. Shoots from the right block. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Whether he's off ball or on it, you just love what Buzelis brings to the floor.
Substitution on the court.
Right wing. Here's Filipowski. And stolen by Song. Fast break. Here we go. Pushing it up. Here's Big Daddy. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Personal foul.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go, but it sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
Zachary Rizachet is checked in for Buzelis. Here's Big Daddy to the inside and stolen by Song. Here's Soray. And it's Flag with the rebound. Flag's got his 5th rebound in this one. And GA, you look at all these great European players. Some saying that youth development in the U.S. could emulate aspects of what they're doing overseas in their system.
Well, it's already going in that direction. Youngsters able to, in essence, go pro from their early teens. But the academies they've set up over there, they are, no doubt, improved.
And Sarr throws it down.
And he pulls off the Houdini to take that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
At the line for your rookies, Khalil Ware. One shot.
That one misses for Ware. And here's the sophomores. They're on an 18-7 run. To the middle. Here's Buzelis. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Buzelis has got 5 points in the quarter. Here's Big Daddy. Castle, no one around him. Sophomores grab the miss. Edie's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Here's Larson. Pass to Jorsic. Shot clock at 5. And Ware pulls it down. They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
Over to the wing. Here's Big Daddy, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Here's Larson. Edie trying to break free.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Tipped away. And so the sophomores take this one by a big margin.
I can't say enough about how well all these young men competed here tonight. A great show for the fans and a clear picture of just how many talented up-and-comers we have here in the NBA.
Greg, no doubt there are some future greats among the players we saw here tonight, and we're pleased to have brought you all the action. So now for Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan saying good night, everyone.
Check my fucking phone on each other. make an all-star game?
What's good, everybody? This is your favorite chef, Chef Cruz. I'm hoping you're enjoying your holidays, but more importantly, I'm hoping you're enjoying getting those holiday ethical buckets. See you out there on the court. Peace.
Hey, what's up, NBA 2K TV community? It's your boy Trudy Hansho, all the way from the Netherlands, and I want to wish you guys a
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome to our coverage of the NBA All-Star Game with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. This is Kevin Harlan.
And guys, this really sets up to be an incredible night in terms of excitement from the coaches to the players. An event where they can really let it all hang out.
And that's exactly why we always come away with such great memories. I mean, because they really do try to give the fans as many highlights as possible. And they are the best players in the world.
And it's a completely new group for the East All-Stars. On the court for the West All-Stars, they've got Sabonis, Harden out there with Morant. Then there's Holmgren, and it's Durant in at the 3 spot.
And this has become one of the must-see events of the year, which is obvious by all the star power in attendance here tonight.
Well, certainly the Hollywood crowd is on hand, the biggest names from the sports world, music stars, everybody.
Damn, I ain't never seen that done.
Wants to be a part of All-Star Week. Oh, now that's an all-star dunk. That's why he's here.
Morant against Brunson. Pass to Harden. Good D by Mobley.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
The Big Daddy passes to Mobley. Here's Towns, and Towns throws it down.
Throwing that weight around. Towns with 2 bonus points there.
The West trails by 6. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
It's good.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Sabonis, the pass to Morant. He slides it down right on top of Karl Anthony Towns.
I'll tell you what, a lot of shimmy and rim rattling going on in this one tonight, guys.
These guys are spending more time in the air than they are on the ground, that's for sure.
And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. The Big Daddy passes to Towns. Count that bucket. Towns has got his second basket of the night.
And he's been a gem this year. I mean, there have been so many highlights for him all over the first half of this season.
And I've got a feeling, Greg, he's just getting warmed up. I think he'll be even better after the All-Star break.
And that's just great work there to get in the shooter's face and then go and corral that backboard.
Now Morant. To the paint. And Harden with the stuff.
You see it less often, but make no mistake now, given the opportunity, the beard can still throw it down on your head.
Brunson the pass to Big Daddy. His first foul.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Durant the pass to
Sabonis is so strong. He can rattle the rim. He can play with finesse, but that time he...
Big Daddy. And here is Mobley. For the 3. And Kevin Durant good for 3. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the West All-Stars.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
Giddy the pass to Big Daddy. And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game. And Adebayo's checked in for the East. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Devin Booker, he's checked in for James Harden. The Big Daddy passes to Towns. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Towns has got 6.
An absolute beast in the pick and roll. Towns rolls off ready to score. He doesn't disappoint either.
It's tipped. Giddy surveying the D. Out of bounds, it'll be the West All-Stars ball. Paolo Banchero's checked in for Jalen Brunson.
And, you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget. They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Irving's checked in.
He's a big guy with a soft stroke from this charity stripe. You love to see that.
Fires it up. Offline from the top of the key. It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for the East All-Stars. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We've got more in store for you right after this. Welcome back. So we wrap up the first half. East All-Stars ahead, up by 11. And don't go away.
And you know the officials.
He's checked in for the East. Big Daddy comes in for Donovan Mitchell. The West also making some changes. Kyrie Irving's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Harden comes in for Jokic. And it's Devin Booker in for Curry. We've got Antetokounmpo. Big Daddy is out there with Tyrese Halliburton. Then there's Jason Tatum. And it's Towns in at center, locking down the middle. That's the 5 out there for the East All-Stars. The West again cannot hit. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Coming at you with so many ways to get his points. Tatum draws a lot of contact throughout the game. He gets himself to the line.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 9. And so Tatum nails them both.
Those free throws are the nail in the coffin, guys.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the West All-Stars. And Harden launches it from deep. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And the East has possession. Pass to Wembanyama. Off target with his 3. So it's the East All-Stars winning this one easily.
And guys, while the result and the bragging rights go to the East, this was truly a night that belonged to the fans. I mean, it was another great showcase of the world-class talent across the NBA.
It seems to get better and better every year, doesn't it, Greg? Huh? So fun to watch. It was certainly a fun evening. We thank all of you for joining us and watching with us. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll see you again.
Let's go back to first in the East. Damn. Let's take it back to first. You won that one. So for 10 points, 10 assists. Now we gotta get to that 40 mark. We won that last one. I like that. We won the last one. I had 17 points for 10 assists. 40. We won it. I don't know how this shit work. It's fun. It's probably fuck around for the take me right to the playoffs or something. Because we definitely finna go to the playoffs. We first in the East. 15 assists. I get that regularly. Come on, 18. Killed that ass 17, 15. I'm doing pretty good. I don't know. It do this on its own. I got it. This is just taking me straight to the key game. 18 to 16 assists. I'm doing crazy. Yeah, 26, 21 points, 15 assists, 24. We killing it. 17, 15 assists. Okay. I don't know what it's doing. You had answered a new key game opportunity. You're on the road, keep it going, and when you're 10 straight. I gotta have at least one maxed out over there too. Okay. Try to make sure I got all of them. Cool. Gotta make sure I got all these badges. Okay. I got 3 badges. I need 5 points for that.
Everyone, Scott Moak here, PA announcer for the Sacramento Kings. Back again for a double dose of top plays. Gift wrapped and ready to open. Let's go! We're in the event center with D-Dot. Chases down a block, surveys the floor on the break, and pops a green 3 after the pass fake. You can't intercept a pass that's not thrown, I guess. A bold decision, cashes in on a self-made fast break. Grab your theater seats to watch the return of KB. No special effects, just a dazzling dribble combo, exploding.
The Bucks are always hyped to play in front of their home crowd, and tonight's no different. Some confident players coming through the tunnel earlier. Good evening and welcome. Glad to have you along for this Tuesday edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here, alongside Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Ali LaForce joining us from the floor. So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. Green out there with Devin Booker. Then there's Mark Williams. Then it's Dylan Brooks. And it's Dunn in at the power forward position. And for the Bucks, inside they have Giannis and Turner. Then it's Green. Then there's Gary Trent. And it's Big Daddy in at the 1. Grant, as the season draws to a close, most individual player stats are becoming more solidified.
And that can affect players' mentalities, BA. Since certain numbers may bring bonuses or trade interest, meanwhile, winning still has to be job number 1.
And so it's Phoenix with it after the basket by Milwaukee on the other end. Here's Big Daddy. Brooks defending. Here's Big Daddy. Good work defensively by Brooks. Booker with it, and it's Trent picking him up from about 16. Booker, good.
So lethal from the mid-range. Booker's just one of those guys that can hit you at all 3 levels.
Here's Big Daddy. Booker defending. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Big Daddy, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Just 4 to shoot. And the basket by Trent.
Well, Giannis knows he creates gravity inside, which is going to free someone up on the outside.
Brooks against Green. It's Booker on the wing. Here's the 3. Milwaukee with the rebound.
The shooter thought he had enough space, but the defender was right on him.
Did a great job closing the gap, making the shooter feel uncomfortable.
Here's Big Daddy, coming off a 12-point game. Here's Turner, and that one drops.
And you know, he's no stranger to physical play inside at either end. Turner's as tough as they come.
Brooks outside. Big Daddy grabs the board.
Aggressive move. I know he wishes he had that one back.
Shoots. And that one's long.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Here's Booker. Sinks the 15-footer. Booker's got his second basket on the night.
All Booker needs is a little bit of room. And the moment he gets it, he pulls up.
Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. The rebound by Devin Booker. And Booker has got the ball here for Phoenix. It's a 3-point game. Count it. His 3rd and 5 attempts.
Just bouncing off of contact. Booker putting in work in that weight room.
Everyone knows Devin Booker for one thing, Richard. His ability to score.
Yeah, I always think back to that 70-point game he had against the Celtics. He was only 20 at the time, the youngest ever in that 70-point club.
And Williams punches it home.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
A clear look for Green. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker.
You can tell Green likes to move quickly. He gets that ball, and he's taking the shot in just a few seconds.
And Milwaukee decides to take their first time out here. And you watch Jalen Green, the second pick of the 2021 draft. He is built to score, Richard.
Yeah, he's a terrific shooter. Moves easily around the floor. And his ability to make mid-air adjustments, yeah, that's something different.
Here's Big Daddy. Still without a bucket. First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. Back to Turner, looking to end the run. That's good on the jumper.
Got to be encouraged watching Turner shoot with conviction, realizing his team trusts him to take these fast shots.
Shot from 12. A nice shot by Booker. Booker's got 8.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Big Daddy, the pass to Turner. And it's Milwaukee scoring again.
I appreciate the effort Turner gives on offense. He doesn't just expect shots to come his way.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Doc Rivers. He brought up the difficulties that come along with guarding Devin Booker, and he told me the hard part with Book is that he's a free-level scorer and a willing passer. He's not just an isolation scorer. They use him in a lot of different actions, so you're constantly chasing him. BA?
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Here's Big Daddy. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Such a wide-open look. Give him 8.
He still hasn't missed. 4 for 4 to start the game.
Booker for 3. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Here's Big Daddy. Booker defending. Pass to Turner. Oh, Williams with the block. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. Here's Big Daddy. Yet to see a basket.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
The Suns have gotten 7 of their first 12 shots to go. Booker, the pass to Brooks. Done with it. Antetokounmpo's there. Booker for 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Phoenix this year.
They should have steamrolled this club last year, but that's not how it played out. And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
The Suns trailing. Now here's Green. His last outing, we saw him score 22. Counted from distance. Green's got 5 now.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
And the Bucks call time here. Their last game, a win against the Magic. Looking to carry it into this one.
It always helps when your opponent turns the ball over that many times. I thought it was the deciding factor overall.
It definitely made things easier for them. When the other team is just handing you the ball back, you got to make them pay for it.
Malawach is checked in for Williams. Here's Big Daddy. No points yet. And Giannis with the dunk.
Got to appreciate the decisiveness of Giannis. Rolling with purpose after setting the screen.
And Brooks has got the ball here for the Suns. Dunn outside. Outside, Green. Just 5 to shoot. And Turner with the block.
The offense really feeling the effects of Turner's 7'4" wingspan there.
And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Oh, man, the defender really went after.
Phoenix leading by 9. And so in the game for Phoenix, Devin Booker out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then it's Williams. Then it's Dylan Brooks. And it's Dunn in at the 4.
Wow, that's rock solid defense on a really good score.
And stolen by Booker. From about 16, that one falls. He's got 10. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Suns.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
You know, they've also been very effective at running the floor. Just a ton of points in the fast break. It's been a big part of their success. Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Phoenix shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. The free throw drops for Williams. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, a debate is brewing. While the NBA has pushed back against load management, saying it's an 82-game league, prominent voices on the team side countering that. With much more movement on every possession, modern play style places novel demands on players' bodies.
A serious challenge. Okay, Shams, thanks for that report. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
The Suns lead by 10. Booker surveying the floor. A powerful slam from Devin Booker.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
And it's Green missing. The Suns have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Outside Schroeder. Back to Booker. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Pass to Brooks. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. 4 on the clock. Again, the Suns good for 2.
Such a reliable mid-range shooter. Brooks doesn't hesitate when he sees an opportunity to rise up from there.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Williams defending. Fades and shoots. Antetokounmpo can't connect.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Pass to Schroeder. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Uses the glass on the layup.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Here's Big Daddy, covered by Schroeder. Holmes, good.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
The Suns lead by 14. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on A.J. Green. First trip to the line for him here.
It's something I remember from their last outing. He was excellent at the charity stripe.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Here's Big Daddy, covered by Schroeder. Big Daddy, the pass to Holmes. Up and overdone. No good off the back of the rim. And Booker has got the ball here for the Phoenix Suns. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game.
He's hitting on all cylinders. Booker takes off and never looks back.
Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. Here's Antetokounmpo. Over Williams. From down in the low post, it goes. Antetokounmpo has got 5 points in the quarter. The Suns have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Schroeder finds Brooks. Launches it. Offensive rebound. And Williams punches it home.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Big Daddy, the pass to Holmes. No good on the triple.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Pass to Dunn. Back to Brooks. Now Booker. Now Brooks. Clock at 6. Over Green. With the putback. It's good on the putback. Williams has got 10 points in the game.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Here's Big Daddy, covered by Schroeder. Big Daddy, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 9 rebounds now. Here's Booker, his first shot coming late. The shot by Dunn, no good. Bucks trail by 20. Here's Big Daddy. No made baskets yet. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Clark's checked in. And there's the call on Dillon Brooks. That's his first foul of the game.
Very few miscues from this team tonight. They valued their possessions and hold the lead partly because of it.
Phoenix making a switch here. Allen's checked in. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Big Daddy in their last game against the Magic was a man on a mission. He ended up with 12 points, and he was dealing assists all around. Everything's been working for them. We'll see if they can keep it going tonight, guys.
Oh, great stuff, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
Malawatch is checked in for Phoenix.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Sends it home from three-point land.
And that's just a basketball IQ pass by Booker. He didn't like what he saw inside and moved it out.
Clark right side. And is blocked. Booker attacking. Soft touch off the glass. Booker's got 8 here in this quarter.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Timeout called, the Bucks.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft.
Dominating first half of play, and so far it has.
With a score, Milwaukee 46, Phoenix 79.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Inside, they have Giannis and Turner. Then there's Gary Trent. Then it's Green. And it's Big Daddy in at the point. That's Doc Rivers 5 as we get into the second half. Big Daddy, the pass to Green. Up and over Brooks. Pass to Turner. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That's on Mark Williams.
And the defense recognizing that Turner can make this shot, which is why he gets fouled.
And so Turner nails them both. And so it's Phoenix with it. And after this game wraps up, they're off to Indiana, where they'll face the Pacers. That'll be the second stop of this 6-game trip.
It's the determination from Booker that just can't be matched.
This will be his 3rd free throw attempt of the game. That free throw good from Booker. The Bucks shooting a solid 47%. To the inside, Turner. He can't get that one to fall. Some solid defense from Williams. Now here's Booker. He's guarded closely. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball.
Suns ball.
Green against Brooks. From 11 feet away. And it's Phoenix with another.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
You know, Richard, when you think about work rate, Dylan Brooks and the effort with which he plays comes to mind.
Yeah, we created statistics based on effort. Oh, Dylan Brooks would be one of the guys on the top of the list. Energy exerted, contact plays, bumps. He does everything to agitate the offensive player.
Shot clock at 6. Big Daddy, the pass to Turner.
Not an ideal start to the second half for them. 0 for 3.
Some solid defense from Williams. Pass to Booker. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. Now done. The kick out to Williams. Phoenix needs to get off a shot here. Booker no good.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
22.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Green against Trent. Now here's Green. Not a lot of room. Outside Booker. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. And let's check in with our rookie class and see how the Rookie of the Year race is shaping up. Just a little over a month left to go. He's shown us throughout the course of this season that he's in the top of his rookie class. So it's no surprise to see him in the top spot.
And there's no doubt he's the top contender. I'll be shocked if he's not lifting the Rookie of the Year trophy later on.
Yeah, at this point, he has separated himself from the pack. I don't know what more he could have done this year. It's been one amazing performance after another.
And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Pass to Booker. From deep three-point land. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got his 4th rebound in this one. Big Daddy, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Chalk up 2 there. Antetokounmpo's got 4 points in the quarter.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
On the wing, Green over Trent. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix. And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Pass to Big Daddy. Back to Antetokounmpo. And Giannis with the dunk.
And the game plan for them should be simple. Keep getting it to Giannis. The Greek Freak is on fire.
Phoenix is gone, only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Outside Booker. To stop the drought. The rebound by Turner.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Antetokounmpo, that's good.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
For Phoenix, they've gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Nails the baby hook. Brooks has got 6.
A throwback wing. Dylan Brooks is very comfortable working down low.
Here's Big Daddy. Pass to Turner. Here's Big Daddy. Back to Turner. 5 to shoot. And here is Antetokounmpo. 4-3. Rebounded by Green. Oh, he picked him clean. Big Daddy, the pass to Turner. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Williams has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. To the wing on the left. It's Booker on the wing. Second shot opportunity. And it's Williams with the bucket inside. 12 points for him.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Oh, yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Here's Turner. That's good. That's now his 7th made field goal in 15 tries.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
The Suns have gone 5 of 11 in this third quarter. Brooks outside. It's Booker on the wing. And it's Phoenix with another.
He has no deficiencies. He has no flaws in his offensive game. Booker, he's capable of dropping 30 on any given night against any given player. Give a good player a good look, and you know what the outcome will be.
The Suns have gotten 6 of their first 12 shots to drop in this third. Oh, stolen by Turner. Here's Big Daddy. Booker defending. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Second personal. Nice physical play by Turner, getting to the stripe.
All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Suns.
I'm liking the throwback approach.
Substitution on the court.
Milwaukee with the ball. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. Big Daddy, the pass to Holmes. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Williams has got his 16th rebound on the night. And Booker gets double teamed. On the floor for Phoenix. Malawach out there with Grayson Allen. Then there's Devin Booker. Then there's Mark Williams. And it's Green in at the 2. Turner. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That's on Mark Williams.
When you think about Turner, one of the best shot blockers in the league, who can also score at all 3 levels.
And he's good on the second.
If they want to come away with a victory, they just need to keep knocking down those free throws.
Here's Booker. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball.
Phoenix ball.
Richard, the league taking some steps to prevent flopping. What's the criteria for what crosses the line?
It's called STEM. It's an acronym for secondary, theatrical, exaggerated movements. Yes, that's a real term. It's kind of a limited definition, and it basically says, don't be an idiot.
Big Daddy, the pass to Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
And you really want more of this from Turner. We all know how dangerous he is once he finds his rhythm.
Phoenix has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the 4th. Here's Malawach. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Holmes. Here's Big Daddy. Turner passes to Big Daddy. Up and in on the layup.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
Phoenix dominating the game. Here's Gillespie. Pass to Goodwin. Outside Booker. To the left wing. Clock at 4. Jacks up a 3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
Now here's Turner. Here's Big Daddy. Back to Turner. The 3. Yet another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, BA, they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
And he drives in. Here's Gillespie. Outside for Booker. Knocks it down from distance. Booker's got 40 points.
Keep feeding the hot hand. Booker has it going in this one.
Here's Big Daddy. Pass to Turner. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
Finally, starting to dial in from range. That's his second this half.
And so it's Booker with it. He brings it up for Phoenix. Pulls up, high post. Counted. Booker's got 17 now, just in the second half.
Getting buckets at a critical time. Just give him the ball and let him go to work.
Here's Big Daddy. Something the league has worked towards, seeing small market teams competing at a high level.
Yeah, this league isn't just for the big cities. Smart drafting and team development can make any organization elite. And of course, that's the beauty of it all.
Ooh, excellent D there from Turner.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Big Daddy, the pass to Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
Okay, Miles. Getting aggressive and jamming it in.
Phoenix dominating the game. Here's Gillespie. Pass to Malawach. To the left side wing. Pulls it. Shot is good by Gillespie. Gillespie's got 5 points now this quarter. Milwaukee has gotten 4 of 7 3-pointers to fall in the 4th.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Anthony's checked in for the Bucks. And it's the Suns with the ball. Booker, the pass to Dunn. Now here's Richards. Turner covers. Here's Booker. Here's Richards. Oh, and Turner with a block.
A ferocious shot blocker. Turner provides a sense of security to the rest of his teammates. And that's a backbreaker for the defense. I mean, offensive boards like that run momentum against you.
And you can see them just deflate after giving up that score. And they know that they can't dig themselves out of this hole if they're allowing second chance points.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Turner passes to Big Daddy.
Remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Grant, you're involved with helping the NBA grow the game globally. How important are those initiatives?
You know, BA, it's very important to watch how the game has grown over the last 30 years that I've been connected with the NBA is quite staggering. But there's more work to be done. So every initiative, every appearance, every camp, every game is so vitally important as we continue to spread the game of basketball all over the world.
Big Daddy. No good. Had a chance to win the run there. The Suns' shooting is around 55% so far.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Suns.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, BA, just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And for the year now, they've chalked up 35 wins.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And what a huge performance it was for Devin Booker.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. He drops it from range. Booker's got 49 in the game.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game, saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Puts it up from 12. The shot's good.
Smart decision to kick it out to another guy once the defense is fixated on him in the paint.
23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Richards. And here's Allen. He's guarded by Anthony. 6 on the shot clock. Out to the right wing. Here's Booker. Shot from 16. And good! There's another! And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that about wraps it up. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for being with us. We'll see you next time.
What's the difference? What the fuck is the difference? I don't know what the difference is. frame. You looking good. 15 and 15. Okay. Go ahead and get the 50. Let's get that 50. Yeah, it's a new key game opportunity.
Nicely done. All right, it's voting time. Choose your top play of the week now. It's up to you. We'll share your winner next week on our social media. Thanks for your submissions and your votes. I gotta go pick up more marshmallows. I missed a lot of the hot chocolate shots earlier in the show. Need more practice. See ya.
Milwaukee, Wisconsin, the destination for the Cavaliers. An outstanding young front court tandem, Jared Allen and Evan Mobley, will be prowling the paint as they prepare for the task ahead at Fiserv Forum. Cavs, Bucks on 2K Sports. We hope you're wearing the green today on this special presentation of the NBA on St. Patrick's Day. Alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, and we'll be checking in with Allie LaForest from the sideline moments from now. Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The highly skilled guard pair of Garland and Mitchell. The forwards are Hunter and Mobley, and it's Allen in at the 5 down low. And for the Bucks, Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. Anthony is out there with Big Daddy, and it's Green in at the small forward. Greg, I think now is when we really see the value of depth as teams prepare for the playoffs.
It always helps when you can spread out your minutes, prevent stars from being overworked. And diminish the risk of injury.
Mitchell dishes to Garland. Shoots the 3. They get it back. And so Giannis will bring it up for Milwaukee. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
And boy, how they were able to come back in the fourth quarter of that game. Being down as much as they were made it a really special win.
Well, I'm sure they enjoyed it because you're not going to get too many wins where you have to come from that far behind.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
On the wing, Mitchell. Mitchell is double. The wide open look here for Garland. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell.
Garland striking back at the arc, putting his competitiveness on display.
Anthony, the pass to Turner. Pass to Big Daddy. Out to Turner, just 5 to shoot. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Lobbed up there for Allen. Turner with the steal. On the wing, Green. Here's Big Daddy. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Shoots. Shots good by Green.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Garland against Anthony. Now Garland. 14 points from him the last game against Dallas. Shot clock at 6. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. The rebound by Turner.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
The Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Hunter on the wing. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Excellent pass from Mitchell. His teammates are so fortunate to have a guy to make them better.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute. We discussed Evan Mobley and how we wanted to defend him coming into this matchup. He said, quote, to make him settle for jumpers, we don't want him getting easy buckets or deep inside positioning. That's when you get into trouble. We'll see how good the resilience is against him tonight. Back to you guys.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. Now, here's Garland. Some stats for him. He averages over 21 points a game. Yes, that goes in. Garland's got 5 now.
And I like seeing Garland use that mid-range area. He is so effective, and it puts so much pressure on the defense.
Here's Giannis. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Indiana. The drive by Anthony, and it's sent back by Allen.
When attacking the rim, you have to account for Allen because he is more than willing to meet you.
And so Giannis will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Thanks, guys. Well, it's been a remarkable comeback story for Lonzo Ball. He became the first player ever to undergo cartilage replacement surgery on his left knee. Now, with a role on a winning team in Cleveland, this is a great situation for a player whose IQ for the game is as good as ever.
A cagey veteran. Okay, thank you, Shams.
And the release for Garland is getting quicker as he gets more comfortable.
Here's Giannis. Misses off the right iron. The Cavaliers leading. Mitchell is double. Allen finds Hunter. And a great assist by Allen as that one goes in.
He's one of those guys who just knows how to generate offense.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Few better than Giannis completing the play. Incredible strength, plus excellent agility.
Dean Wade, he's checked in for Mobley. And Greg, what stands out most about Donovan Mitchell's game?
I think it's his consistency. He's a fearsome scorer pretty much since he set foot in the league. And with his pull-up game, he can get his shot against anyone.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. Last time these two teams came together was also in this building. They were able to win it for the home fans.
And the last time they faced this club, rebounding was their big advantage.
Clearly, that was the overriding factor. A double-digit advantage on the boards. They just pounded them inside.
There's Big Daddy. He's coming off a 10-point game against Indiana. Stolen by Allen. And even 3-on-3 break. 14 feet away. That's good for Mitchell on the assist by Allen. Mitchell's got 5 points so far. Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 6, and he comes up with the deuce.
He is in a groove. You can tell he's playing with a lot of confidence.
And here's Cleveland. They're on a 13-5 run here. Garland kicks to Hunter. Wound up there for Allen. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Woo-hoo-hoo, that's the stuff of nightmares for the defense. They'll see that one in their sleep. A long athlete like Allen flying in the air, that's a bad picture.
There's Big Daddy, still without a basket. Just 5 on the clock, and the foul on Miles Turner. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Mitchell. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. And that's now 7 points for Donovan Mitchell.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Antetokounmpo dishes to Anthony. Here's Big Daddy. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. No one near Turner as he lets it go. And it's off from three-point range. The Cavaliers leading by 9. Hunter for 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3. Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Took him no time at all on that one. Mitchell's got a couple of threes now in the first for Cleveland. Garland against Anthony. Stolen by Garland. And now the fast break. Garland with the ball. And it's Allen slamming it down.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Timeout called, the Bucks. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. When this game is done, they'll be off to Chicago as they take on the Bulls. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip. On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. The rim protectors standing tall for him, Mobley and Allen. The highly skilled guard pair of Garland and Mitchell. And it's Hunter in at the 3 spot. On the wing, Mitchell. Misses the 3. Bucks trail by 13. Down low. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. PA, they say young players don't yet grasp the level of preparation and effort it takes to win a championship at this level. Do we ever see rookies who have had it from day one?
Well, listen, back in the day, you had Magic and Bird, 2 guys that came in poised and mature. Bill Russell, Kareem for sure. Today, with guys coming in so much younger, it may take a little longer, but ultimately, they do get to that destination.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Cleveland.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
You got to respect Cole Anthony's workman-like approach to the game. He's out there to do his job and get results and not focused on putting on a big show.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. We know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
The Big Daddy passes to Antetokounmpo. And now the fast break. Garland with the ball. And it's Hunter with the jam.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Mitchell in the corner. 3-pointer. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Mitchell with the steal. Outside Garland. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
And he's on fire from beyond the arc there. It's time to start shaping their game plan around stopping this long-range assault.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Right side Turner. Outside Antetokounmpo. Clock at 6. Shoots over Mobley. No good, unable to end this run.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Pass to Turner. There's the lob into Antetokounmpo, and stolen by Hunter. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break, and it's Allen with the jam.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Here's Antetokounmpo over Allen. And Giannis gets it to go. Antetokounmpo's got 10 points.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hi, guys. Well, Big Daddy in their last game against the Pacers made some terrific plays. He tallied 10 points, and his passing was huge in that game, finding ways to involve his teammates. It's the latest entry in what's been a string of fantastic games from him. We'll see just how long he can go, guys.
Excellent report, Allie. Thank you. It certainly was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this one. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
And Green gets it to go.
He just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. And again, it's Cleveland.
I really like how he's playing tonight, taking good, smart shots, playing his game.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Pass to Big Daddy. Left side, Turner. On the wing, Green. Here's Big Daddy, covered by Mitchell. Just 4 to shoot. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. The shot by Turner, no good. Cleveland's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Cleveland moving the ball around. Allen finds Garland. Pass to Hunter. Now Allen. Turner covering. And it's sent back by Turner.
Going to need a better effort than that to get it past Turner. He is an elite rim protector.
Here's Antetokounmpo. It's hauled in by the Cavaliers. Mobley's got 4 rebounds now tonight, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim.
Well, you got to make that moment last. Enjoy it for as long as you can.
The Big Daddy passes to Giannis. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. A different look for Milwaukee. Quarters come. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Cleveland Cavaliers. What an amazing quarter.
The Cavaliers, 74.
And it's good to have you back with us as we celebrate St. Patrick's Day with more NBA action on 2K Sports. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. Big Daddy is out there with Cole Anthony. And it's Green in at the small forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. The Bucks have had an off night from the stripe tonight.
and 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
It's something they've been working very hard to correct and to change. I mean, they know how important it is to fix that inability at the free throw line.
At the top of the key, Hunter. Here's Mitchell. Got it. Good job in the low post. Mitchell's got 27.
And, guys, we know Mitchell can fill it up in a hurry, which is what makes him so much fun to watch.
Pass to Big Daddy. Back to Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
He's used to sharing the love. Exceptional timing on that pass.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Cavaliers. A three-pointer is right on target. Mitchell's got 30.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Mobley with the block.
Mobley is one of the best defenders in the NBA. When he's not blocking shots, he's altering them.
Here's Big Daddy, covered by Mitchell. Turner passes to Anthony. 6 on the shot clock. Inside, Antetokounmpo. And the layup's good off the glass. Giannis has got 16 points.
Another night we see Giannis at his best. This defense doesn't have a clue as to how to guard him.
Allen surveying the D. And it's sent back by Turner.
There's the defensive presence they want from Turner. Hustling and using his mobility to send it back.
Pass to Anthony. Here's Big. To the inside. And again, Giannis Antetokounmpo. 18 points for him.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Cavaliers have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Garland kicks to Hunter. 11 feet away. That shot is off. Coming up empty for the second time this game. 4 for 6. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The pass for a chance. The Bucks have not shot all that well from the free throw line. 6 of 11. And the first one drops.
At the line for Milwaukee.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half. The defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Pass to Big Daddy. Down low. Antetokounmpo kicks to Anthony. Here's Big Daddy, covered by Mitchell. Launches it. Anthony's shot is off.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And, GA, you think about high skill level offensive players. Darius Garland near the very top of that list.
Well, the son of an NBA point guard and Winston Garland, Darius has been preparing for this level his entire life. And his offensive package is as polished as anyone.
Bucks have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Antetokounmpo, and it's good. That bucket takes him to 9 for 14.
When it comes to stuffing the stat sheet, Antetokounmpo does it very well in just about every category. But his greatest strength is he's a dominant scorer.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
And it's Big Daddy missing. Cleveland's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. And it's sent back by Turner. The Big Daddy passes to Antetokounmpo. Mobley with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mobley. Timeout called, the Bucks.
That was a good time to call the timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
Moment now to check out some of the numbers for Garland. And tremendous confidence and consistency at the foul line. He ranks among the top 15 in free throw percentage.
And his floor awareness is undeniable. As you pointed out, top 10 in assists, and he's great at drawing the defense and making the perfect pass in stride. Outside, Green. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. The Big Daddy passes to Antetokounmpo. Garland, that's for 2. That one a little long. The Bucks have gone an even 50% to the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. And it's Green with the jam.
And how high can you fly? I mean, he finishes that one with some pop.
GA after getting loose in the lane with a scintillating move.
Well, I tell you what, he deserves to do some collar popping after that sequence.
Mitchell. Shots good by Mitchell.
Boy, somebody lit a fire under this guy. I mean, he's crushing it right now.
Here's Big Daddy, covered by Mobley. Giannis, no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it. And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
The Big Daddy passes to Giannis. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup. Antetokounmpo's got 10 points here in the second half. Garland against Anthony. Anthony with the defensive effort.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
And he recovers it.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Here's Hunter. Got a piece of it. Here's Big Daddy. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Clark's checked in, and Cleveland also making a change. Ball's checked in for DeAndre Hunter. Garland dishes to Mitchell. The 3. The rebound by the Bucks.
You wonder where was the defense that time, but they got lucky.
Here's Big Daddy, guarded by Garland. Clark, the pass to Anthony. Here's Big Daddy. Pass to Clark. Shoots over Mobley. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Hey, Clark.
Substitution on the court.
So on the floor for Cleveland. The big men on the floor for him, Mobley and Allen. Darius Garland is out there with ball, and it's Strus in at the 3 slot. And you know, everyone's aware, Clark, of the team rivalries in the NBA. But there are, I think, still plenty of personal ones, too.
Yeah, I would agree with you there, Kevin. I mean, you've got highly competitive, accomplished guys making up the rosters on NBA teams. And if a player wins the individual matchup in one game, you can be sure that opponent in the next game is going to look to make things a little different.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Here's Big Daddy. Pass to Clark. Makes it off the glass.
You got to know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Strus kicks to Garland. Wade up top. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Here's Big Daddy, guarded by Garland. Here we go, one-on-one. From outside the arc, gets it to go from beyond the arc. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Cleveland.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
It's Strus on the wing. Cleveland moving it around. Back to Wade. Outside Garland. 3 on the clock. Shot on the wing. The shot's good on the assist by Wade. Garland's got 5 points now in the quarter. The Big Daddy passes to Holmes. And he uses the glass on the layup.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Nance finds Struce. Right side, Garland. And Big Daddy picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And as we've seen, Greg, navigating this age of social media can be difficult for an NBA player.
Yeah, a momentary indiscretion can get broadcast to the whole world. So there's a need for caution that's probably higher than in decades past.
Anthony in the corner. The Big Daddy passes to Holmes. Over Wade. Here's Clark. And finally they hit one.
Collecting plenty of second chance points this half. That alone can keep a team in a game.
Garland is doubled. Nance with no one around. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Outside Garland. Garland is doubled. Pass to Nance. Wade on the wing. It's Clark with the rebound. Clark's got 5 rebounds tonight.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure, but unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down, hard, and simple.
And the Bucks with some changes. Turner's checked in for Clark. And Kevin Porter's subbed in for Anthony. Three-pointer, Wade. Milwaukee with the rebound.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Here's Big Daddy. Wade with the block. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
He can take over, or Garland able to facilitate.
You know, GA, one great thing about the NBA, well, there are many things, but one great thing is that there's always new talent coming through the ranks.
Yeah, I mean, the future is bright. And Kevin, I really like this year's draft class. Man, we just continue to add exciting young talent to the mix.
Here's Big Daddy, covered by Nance. 5 to shoot. Here's Porter. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Struce has got 4 rebounds in this game. Outside Garland. Wade on the wing. Back to Garland. The basket good off the assist from Wade. Wade's got 3 assists tonight.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Wade outside. Back to Garland.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Garland is doubled. Struce finds Garland. Another 3 for Cleveland.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Turner passes to Big Daddy. Struce against Porter. Shot to stop the run. Nance with some nice D. Cleveland controlling the game.
And right from the get-go, they stood out as the better team. Their hunger to dominate and play for each other was outstanding
for the Cavaliers.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks and also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easily.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And for the year now, they'll ramp up their win total to an even 40.
And they're going to bring this season series to an end with a very nice victory here today. These teams spent a lot of time on the floor together this year.
A total of 4 games to be exact. They'll each wind up taking 2 of them.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Donovan Mitchell.
Tremendous contribution from him scoring the basketball. Everywhere you look, his fingerprints were all over this game.
There's Garland, and it's sent back by Turner. And they'll get another chance. Here's Tyson. No good on the 3.
Hey, it was a good look, one he normally capitalizes on.
Inside, it's stolen by Wade. Here's Garland. Makes good on the step-back jumper.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
Holmes wide open. He fires. Good on the triple.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got...
So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So for Allie LaForce, to my colleagues here at the table, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us. See you.